In this video, we'll be going over setting up our USB stick and transferring the information from Carlson SurvCE into our 3D machine control system, the Icon 3D grade panel. First thing we need to do is insert our USB stick into the computer. Go down to the File Explorer down here. You need to open up removable disk key. That's my USB stick. In here I have it formatted as I have a data folder, an in folder, and an out folder. For the machine, all we worry about is the in folder. If it's named anything other than in, the machine will not read it. So we need to go into our in folder, and we need to create another folder in here. Whatever we call this folder, that's what the project name will be inside the machine. So for this job, we're going to call it Rose Hill. We're going to open up a Rose Hill project file. We need to copy and paste or drag and drop our three files we're going to use for this project. We have our line work file, our DWG file, our localization file from Carlson, and our surface file. The DWG and surface file also can come out of Carlson. It can be exported from TerraModel or AutoCAD, about any design software in standard CAD format. So we're going to drop this into our Rose Hill project folder. Once the information is copied over, we're going to close it out. We're going to start up our machine, insert our USB stick in once it's reached the main menu. So I'm going to get my simulator started here. Once we've got the simulator up and running, this is the first screen that will show up on your machine. Again, do not put the USB stick in until the machine is started up. Once you get to this screen here, you're going to need to go over to your tools bar, go to data transfer, USB sync. It's asking me, do I want to overwrite projects that are already on my panel, the 3D machine computer? I'm going to say always use this option, and no, I don't want to overwrite, unless you're replacing a file that's corrupt or something like that inside your existing projects. And as you can see, it's already brought in all my Rose Hill project files and set up the project. So I'm going to say OK, that I'm at 100%. Back out of this screen, back out of the tools screen. Now I'm going to go to project. Click on this bar here and select my Rose Hill project. I'm going to back out of projects and go to settings, localization. Since we brought the localization out of Carlson, we're going to go to Leica Site Foreman. Leica Site Foreman is the same thing as Carlson SurvCE. So I'm going to go into Leica Site Foreman, change my country to United States or USA. This job is set up in Alabama East, so I'm just going to leave it on Alabama East, and Rose Hill Loc automatically pops up in the localization file. Since you're using a base station in Rover, we're not using a geoid file. We're just doing a local resection on the project, regular localization. So we're going to hit OK. It gives us all our results. After that's loaded, we just back out of coordinate settings. Now we need to select our surface. So we're going to surface. The reference type we use is terrain model. We're going to click on the reference. There's our job, Rose Hill. If we want to look at it, we just click on preview reference and we can see our 3D model. Just kind of let you know you got the right file and everything's loaded in right. You can back out of your surface screen. Then we're going to go to help models. We want to change the type to DWG DXF unless you're using one of the other file types, but 90% of the time we're going to use DWG DXF, standard CAD format. We can hit this wrench here and turn off any layers we don't want to see if you don't want to see say sidewalks on your dozer, just deselect it and it'll disappear on the screen. We're going to leave it selected. We need to change our scale. Right now it's in meters. We're going to go US survey feet. We're going to hit OK. And we're going to check the on box. This puts it up into active models and brings all of our line work in for that project. So now we can back out. We've got our line work loaded in help models, our localization loaded, and our surface loaded. Once those three things are loaded, we're going to back out of there. We're going to hit our power button, restart, leave save configuration checked, hit yes. That backs up the project, and now from now on it will be under projects and be in your list to choose from. Whatever you left on the day before, it'll pop up on that same screen. So if you were in Rose Hill yesterday, it'll be in Rose Hill today. And then you're ready to go to dig, or dozer or grader would be here if it was a grader. That concludes this one, and hope it helps you guys out.